Oh, all right. Welcome to Resident Evil 4 Otome Game Edition. So before we get started, my name is Rei, and this is like my ever first time streaming. Not sure if I'm gonna get any viewers, but I kind of wanted to romance Leon, and just wanted to share my experience. Just trying to romance this bad man that everyone wants. So let's get started. So this is a fan-made game, for those who don't know. This is a completely fan-made. Hey there, welcome to Resident Evil 4 Otome Edition. Before you dive in, we need to do a little housekeeping. First, the legal stuff. This game is a parody, yada yada. All copyrights belong to their respective owners. So to be real honest with y'all, I actually have played this game, but I was like very drunk when I was doing it, so I don't remember. I don't remember anything. So I guess I'll just start by doing preloading by chapter. I don't know why it won't give me the option for everything, but all right. Let us just okay. Ashley's saying hi, and here we go. Oh. Well, he's not alive anymore. All right, Resident Evil 4 Otome Edition. Hold up. The audio is a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. All right. All right. Oh boy, that was very loud. Hold up. I have to turn that even more. I'm gonna do like there. Cool. So, gonna start romancing Leon Kennedy. Let's start by doing a new game. Like I said before, I have done a little bit of the playthrough before, but I don't remember a lot because I was drunk playing it for the first time. All right, I'll never forget it. Oh my gosh, he's so hot. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't even know how down bad I am for this man. It was the year everything changed. I became the president's daughter. And soon after, the target of a cult. Exciting. Many years have passed since that horrendous incident. And in all that time, I've never told anyone my side of the story. Oh my gosh. My name is Ashley Graham. And it's about time for me to romance Leon. Why isn't this man real? All right, let's go. Let's start. Holding on to a hero. Got everyone here. Got Krauser. Oh my gosh, I forget his freaking name. I'm so stupid. I'm like blanking right now. The amount of effort this team put in. I'm gonna link it to my VOD once this is done, but oh my gosh, it's just like, I don't know how much they worked on this project, and I think they also did like free updates from what I remember. They did like patches after the game was released. So yeah, I don't know why it's loading so many things. Maybe I did this wrong. Maybe I have. Oh, no, it's done loading. Reliving the nightmare. Oh. Phew, exams are done, thank goodness. Gah, can't believe I'm gonna make a seat in government. I can just hear Daddy griping about it. Think of the headlines, Ashley. President's daughter can barely pass college government course. Administration's credibility in doubt. It's not that it was hard, just surprisingly dull. Political theory is already tedious, and it didn't help that Dr. Devereux is a total mandroid. Where are all the young, passionate teachers? That's what my generation needs. Dad is always pushing me to find a pet project. Well, I guess I'll have plenty of time to think about a pitch on the way back to DC. For now, better hurry and find my driver before Jenna finishes her exam. She's never more than a few minutes behind me. I'm starting to think it's intentional. Can you imagine being a president's daughter? I cannot. I pulled out my phone to call my driver only to find that the battery died while I was taking my exam. Oof. Darn, I really need to remember to charge this thing more often. I don't need Daddy griping at me about that too. Well, at least Sean's the predictable sort. He'll probably just be outside my residence hall. I started walking towards my sorority building and quickly spotted my driver's usual car. The person standing next to the car, however, was anything but expected. Oh my gosh. Okay. Excuse me, sir, but are you looking for me? You're Ashley Graham. Yes. Listen, if this is about my father's recent statement about slashing the veterans budget, I don't know. I'm your bodyguard, and I've been sent by the president to escort you back home. Like his name changed from Muscle to Beret. That's kind of funny. Oh, Dad told me that I would be getting a new bodyguard. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Although, did something change? Dad said I wouldn't meet my new bodyguard until I got back home. He's real quiet. Yes. What? Yes to the change of plans. We received an intel suggesting you might be a target for kidnapping. His name changed again as Chesty. What? Here in the hallowed halls of Harvard? Nice, Legally Blonde quote there. We don't know exactly, but they didn't want to take any chances. That's why I'm here. Jacked. What's with this dubious chuckle? Probably just another dude who thinks muscles are a good replacement for tact. Been there, done that. Oh, shit. Well, Mr. Bodyguard, do you have a name to go by? It's Claus. Claus, eh? Is that German or Austrian, maybe? You do remind me a little bit of Anna Schwarzenegger. What with the muscles and the skull. Heh, when I was in the military, a few did call me the Terminator. He kind of does look like... He's definitely not natty. Like, there's no freaking way that this man is natty. Heh. Yeah, I really don't want to know the context. Hey, don't go anywhere. Huh. Can't say I would have pinned him as a dedicated recycler. It really doesn't pay to stereotype. Anyway, are you ready to go? Well, I was thinking of grabbing a few things from my dorm room. We'll arrange for it to be brought to you. Don't know who we can trust out here. Oh, come on. It'll only take a few minutes. Besides, my roommate... Hey, Ashley, wait up. I looked to my right to see Jenna running towards us, much faster than we could... Oh, didn't read that. Claus, do you know what that sound is? No. It's the sound of, betch, I'm in an A in government and I'm about to glow. I can't be here for this. Act like we're in a hurry, Claw. Some of us are, Ash. I waved dismissively to Jenna as I approached the passenger door. Sorry, Jenna, I'm kinda in a danger. I'll write you on AIM. Haven't heard that name in a while either. Claus and I left him inside the car. It's a little neater than John usually keeps it, but it still smells like his cologne. I guess Claus doesn't get his own ride. It's a small cost of the war of terror that you don't think about. Finally. Oh, stop complaining and just go. Consider it done. Claus started up the car, which kept me from hearing what Jenna was trying to say as she ran up the door. I hate that I have to indulge her just to keep her from gossiping about me to the press. She doesn't even want to talk to me. She just wants to compare bodyguards and grades. Well, Claus, you're part of the Graham Millie now. What? So you should just roll down the window and tell Jenna how important your mission is. Maybe then she'll go away. Ashley, is this your new one? Oh my gosh, what? Oh my gosh, why'd she just do that? Did you blow up Jenna? Oh my gosh, she threw a flash grenade, not flash grenade. Flash grenade, saw someone popping their head out of the bushes behind her. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's called paparazzi. They practically live in the bushes. Have you not worked with famous people before? Just a bunch of flies looking for shit. Where's the harm in swatting a few? Because those flies are people, Claw. People who can file lawsuits. With Jenna roped in, oh my gosh, she'll be feeding quotes to the tabloids for weeks.
Just trying to have fun.
Relax, princess. Just trying to have fun. Besides, a couple of weeks from now, I doubt anybody's gonna care. Glad you're so optimistic, but just humor me by going for more low-key fun from now on, okay? If anybody asks, we'll just fall back on the kidnapping threat you mentioned. Sounds like a plan. As Claus drove away, I looked at Jenna as she stumbled across wildly groping at air. I don't know how that would feel. Just like getting flashbanged by a flash grenade. I mean, I've never been, but like every time I look at like any kind of gameplay with it, it's like... And I think the zombies' heads explode in the Resident Evil 4, at least in the remake that I saw. Wouldn't have taken Claus for the Samba type. I wonder if he's gay. Oh my gosh. This game is so not politically correct. Did I not just say it doesn't play to stereotype? I'm getting worried that this hypocrisy is hard-coded into Graham Fam gene pool. Still, I wish he'd say something. It's downright claustrophobic in here. Maybe he'd entertain a few questions. But seriously, what do I say? So how much fun are steroids? God, there's gotta be something. Yeah, this man is not natty. I turned the music knob down a little bit and Claw's eyes started towards me. Definitely should have avoided the steroid question. I'm a live my life on the edge. I'm gonna ask the steroid question. Oh. Am I stupid or something? The only thing I'm gonna learn from that question is how much it hurts to get punched by a steroid arm. Oh lord, he knows I'm thinking about the steroids. Okay, so I can't do that. I guess since this is an Otome game, I'll ask him about his love life. So, you have any special someone back home waiting for you? It's cool if you're single too, nothing wrong with that. I'm single. I just thought maybe someone had snatched you up. I mean, what girl can resist silence, scars, and muscles, right? Yeah. I like men. Oh my god! There it is. There it is. Oh yeah, I'm glad to know we have that in common. It's important to have shared interests. Yeah. Man, I so called that. Alright. You know, chit chat, we're taking a detour. He really said gay rights. A detour where? Claus? Claus swerved onto a dirt road off the highway. At the speed he was going, I felt like my intestines had become a trampoline for my stomach. Tokyo drifted into a forest. The path eventually leveled as we came into a clearing, allowing me to complain properly. What's the big deal, Claus? You're not Mad Max. They wanted you back ASAP, just doing my job. Man, if he's this intense just doing his job, I feel sorry for his boyfriends. Yeah. Alright, we're here. Let's go. Claus brought the car to a screeching halt and motioned for me to get out. Where's here exactly? It's a helipad. We're gonna fly. You okay with that? Not if you're gonna cop an attitude. This guy is something else. Oh my gosh. Taking out your aggression on a sweet summer child just isn't right. Looking around, we seemed to be a suspiciously empty and remote helipad. I had a sinking feeling in my gut that something was amiss. Hey Claw, is this an official US military helipad? I've been to a bunch, but this seems a little underfunded.
A little too quick for you?
Oh. Is that a flash grenade? What is that? I am not in the mood for you, snark claws. You tell me what's going on right now. Oh my gosh, we're being kidnapped. How could you do this to me? Do our mutual nicknames mean nothing to you? Heck, it was fun while it lasted. Is this about money? My dad can give you money. Sorry, girlie. What I want is access to Lord Sadler, and you're the payment. Lord who? What kind of political scandals am I getting wrapped up in this time? Almost let it slip. Enough talk. Time to fly, princess. Oh. Oh. Alright. He, flashbanged me and then, tackled me down. I guess that's a way to, abduct somebody? I woke disoriented. Am I dreaming? I feel as heavy as I do when I eat a dozen Krispy Kremes. Not that I ever done that yesterday. Ugh, I remember now that bastard Claus knocked me out. Did he tie me up? Why do I feel cold? Ugh, I just feel so tired, but I gotta push it past it. Come on, Ashley, open your eyes. Oh. I don't like the beeping. Oh no. No. It's a Cenobite? Am I pronouncing that right? Cenobite? Ah, our precious friend is awake. Surprising. Wait, no. I think it's just a really ugly wizard. Not that he couldn't be both. I mean, what if a pinhead a wizard of pain? But more to that point, oh god, I don't want to be tortured. Be at peace, Ashley. You are a guest of honor. Guest of honor? In what? North Korea? Oh, I hope you don't mind receiving a gift from a older gentleman, Ashley. It is a once-in-a-lifetime gift after all, unmatched in the world. Freedom. Not your Hollywood version of freedom, no. True freedom from burden, responsibility, and decision. You will never have to have another worry in your mind. The blissful ignorance of your youth will be everlasting. What is this guy talking about? He's blathering about freedom, and I'm strapped to what feels like a dentist chair. The irony might kill me before he does. Wait a second. Is that Lord Saddleman that Claus mentioned? Why does he look like he just came from a gothic Ren fair? Oh my gosh. Ren fair? Okay, my coworkers went to a Ren fair and they told me it kind of smelled like a regular Smash tournament. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And slightly more importantly, why does he look like he's lived 3 lifetimes? Doesn't that sound wonderful? Free from all the confusion and filth of this world, living in endless bliss. Is that not the very essence of heaven? Wow, that's like the exact argument my Sunday school teacher gave to encourage abstinence. It didn't work then, and it won't work now. Your resistance is natural. Few people embrace change so readily, but you will see the light soon enough. Great, a real Aunt Lydia type. That will be easy to reason with. Stay calm, Ashley. Your kidnapping survival course prepared for you this exact scenario. I just need to apply its lessons wisely. First, knowledge is power. Second, courtesy is the password to safety. Third, if you look back, you'll soon be going that way. Is this actual, lessons that are applicable? Oh no. Wait, those might just be fortune cookie sayings. But hey, point made. Which is that I need to ask me some questions. This is a whole new world order, man. About this new world order thing. I'm afraid I can't understand what while you're mumbling. You'll have to speak up. What am I thinking? I can't afford to expend my meager energy on such crazy topic. Next. As tired as I feel, I'm clearly basting in sedatives, so simple question is probably for the best. I just gotta push past the fatigue. Where am I? Where are you? I suppose there's no harm in knowing now. You are in Spain. But don't worry, you won't be here for long. You go as quickly and quietly as you came. Hey, SC Cold. Thank you for joining me playing Trying to Romance Leon. in this game. Screw you, What? There's another person in the room? Yes, Bardo, it seems that our precious guest would like your assistance in obtaining our power. Lord Sadler. God alive, it's like Diet Butterball. Yes, move into my periphery, thanks. At least I won't be visually traumatized. Now, my minion, remember to put the needle in it very slowly. We wouldn't want to hurt our new friend after all. Alright, creepo. I felt a prick at the nape of my neck, followed by something shooting into my bloodstream, something squirmy. I would have felt more revolted had I the energy. Perfect penetration, Bardo. You really living up for your name. Oh gosh, that creeped me out. Jeez. Yes, I will feed you after you finish sweeping up the room. Now go. I could feel my already tenuous consciousness beginning to fade again. I struggled to stay awake, but it was in vain. The only comfort was the departure of those hideous men. Where's the hot guys? As the eternal darkness swallowed me, I uttered a single prayer to whoever could hear. Where's my Leon Kennedy? Ashley's call was absorbed by the darkness. Well, something absorbed my prayer. Better than nothing absorbing my prayer. Father, I brought Sarah as you asked. Good, place him in the dresser and lock it tightly. Will the Lord punish him or for what he has stole from us, Father? That depends entirely on the good doctor and his cooperation. Whether or not he chooses to atone, we will regain what is ours. Father Mendez, speak, my child. The American agent. Oh, that's Leon. He has been spotted outside the village. Then let us set our plan into motion. Has the president's daughter been secured? That's me. Yes, Father, she is in the church. Good, we must keep the agent from reaching her. You return to the village and instruct the others to deter him at all costs, but keep him alive if you can. As a precaution, take this file and leave it in the village. Somewhere the American agent will likely find it. If you do not capture him first, it should guide him here. Then I will deal with him personally. Okay, why would they... I understand, like, Lord Sadler, I guess Father Mendez, like, wanting to deal with, like, Leon one-on-one, but why doesn't he just stop him at the gates? Why he gotta make him do the whole mouse chasing? Consider your remaining time a gift, Sarah. Hopefully you will not squander this one. Oh yeah, Louis Sarah, that's the name. I just remembered. Yeah. Alright. You've entered an insane world. Alright, let's go. Come on, Ashley, wake up. What is this? Satan's alarm clock? I covered my ears until the ringing stopped. This sound seemed like one of those old church bells that rang at European cathedrals. Apparently, that's only romantic from a distance. That is true. If you're right next to the ringing bell, like, your ears kind of get jacked up. Dingy storage room. Drumline competition now playing on my skull. I assumed that I'm in a storage room of a church. I got up and wrestled a doorknob for formality's sake, but of course, it was locked tight. I'm really regretting taking construction as an electrician instead of locksmithing. Seriously, when am I ever gonna drive a bulldozer? Oh, just you wait, Ashley. Barrels and sacks and hopelessness. So kind of like a Motel 9, but even more urine smell. Oh, that sounds awful. Slumped back against one of the barrels and gave a full weight of my attention to the predicament. So I'm in Spain, and probably a poor part of Spain. If the drabby room is anything to go by, Claus was a trap, and ugly old man saddled me with something against my will as part of his New World Order, and vanished. Are you there, God? It's me, Ashley. Could really use some help right now. Anything you got, just deposit it right into my brain. I promise I'll pay you back. Oh, my tracking device. Yes, it was in my scarf. Thank God bless you, John, for hassling me about that every freaking day. I hurriedly dove my hands into fabric on my scarf. Oh. Oh no. Oh, she forgot. No. Probably shouldn't think that in a church. Yeah, watch your mouth, Ashley. At least that's what I would say if this wasn't House of the Devil. Seriously, who knows where it dropped? Claus could have found it while we were... I can't read. Oh my gosh. Claus could have found it while we were in a helicopter and thrown out to sea. I'm just... So, it isn't fair. Stop crying. Stop crying. Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh. Ashley, you gotta stop crying. Oh. Oh, she got the coof. Cough, cough. What? Ah, blood. Oh god, what's going... Oh, everything's going blurry. Well, I'm gonna open my can of sparkling water because I'm talking a lot. Did she fall asleep after seeing her blood? Oh, I woke suddenly, startled by some weird sounds coming from outside. Not quite as hard on my ears, but the jury's out on what they'll mean for my health. My gut reaction was that it was just some of those cue balls going to pray for whatever it is that they pray for. Their master's love, Rogaine, I don't know. Oh my gosh. The movement is different, dude. It's like something large creaking back and forth. Weird. Some kind of ritual maybe? And by ritual, I obviously mean shunting. Sweet merciless God. I'm imagining now. Oh, it's just the worst thing. It was quite for a minute, then I heard the dry screech of a mechanism rising. Steps drew nearer, closing in on my makeshift prison. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. To make me the... Oh, no, I am not reading that. Because I don't listen to an ugly old man, but it was probably that. Well, if they think I'm going to be fertilized without a fight, then they're going to learn a hard lesson, being sorely mistaken. I spotted a plank of wood on the ground next to me. Seems appropriate for this unholy space. Let's see how well it fits in some eyeballs. Oh. Here we go. Oh. Yes! There's our boy. Ashley!
Don't come.
Oh. That's a very weak throw. Gather some Dragon Balls and call me Yamcha, because I'm about to be dead. Yup. Hey, take it easy. How dare he tell me to take it easy? After what happened to the claws, Ashley Graham is nobody's fool. Oh. No, get away, I persisted as I ran back to the barrels. Oh my gosh. Okay, so one nitpick is that she could have done like a round Rosie and like got the heck out of the door. But she just had to like go down to the corner of the room. Calm down. Everything's going to be just fine. My name is Leon. I know. I'm under President's order to rescue you. I wish that I would have told Dad that I loved him more and that Mom is having oh, wait.
What? My father?
My father? It's a Christmas miracle, y'all. Oh no. No, not the filter. Oh my gosh, the music. Okay, but like, hello? Same? But as my eyes feasted on the donuts in front of me, my vision became inexplicably clouded by bubbles and sparkles. My brain also started playing a song I think I heard in a laxative commercial one time. Oh my gosh. You know, the kind that says, if you just push hard enough, all your dreams will come true and your business will thrive. The point is, I'm safe, baby, and by a super hot dude. Hooray. I had a million questions to ask him, but my tongue was dragging on the floor in the wake of his sexiness. I mean, same. This girl is literally me. She's just like me for real, for real. Leon the professional. As soon as I was up, Leon pulled out what looked like an old walkie-talkie. Wow, haven't seen one of those in a while. I thought those lines were notoriously easy to jack. Oh, I know, he's using it because no one would suspect a US agent to use such an outdated tech. Genius.
Leon, I've succeeded in extricating my subject.
I love a man with big vocabulary. He could extricate me anytime. Okay, this girl needs water. Oh wait, I guess he already is. I wanted to make conversation since I hadn't spoken to anyone who wasn't Gross or Klaus for an indeterminate time. But he seemed busy? Yeah, you know, if you play Resident Evil, you gotta get all those green herbs. Breaking barrels? What was that number? What is the words? Leon's barrel blast seems so prominent in my thoughts. Is this coping? Yes, Ashley, you're coping. Anyway, maybe he's making sure that there's no cultist spies hiding in the barrels. I highly doubt that, Ashley. I sure wouldn't want to be them right now. Yep, gotta get the ammo. When every barrel decimated, I thought he might at least ask me about my general state of health, but instead he moved briskly towards the door. Is he the kudai type? I hope not. Those are always a bummer in a crisis, especially emotional ones. Whoa, the testosterone is palpable. But hey, any dude can open a door for a lady. It takes a real gentleman to open it. Oh no. Yeah, this Ashley is a definition of down bad, but I'm with her. We ran through the snaking corridor and approached a ladder. Did someone carry me up this thing? That seems crazy, but par for the course, I guess. Yeah, how did they carry her up? Like, did they just piggyback her? Now that's a man who doesn't waste any time. Okay, Ashley, use the ladder, bro. I know I get a little ditzy around cute guys, but that wasn't necessarily impulsive. Kind of like I wasn't even in control of myself. In any case, I should probably get out of his arms so it doesn't seem like I'm enjoying it as much as I am. Oh yeah, he catches her, right? Yeah, I remember that. Oh man, how great it would be if there was just a platoon of equally hot Secret Service guys waiting outside a church, ready to escort me out of this nightmare. My reverse hero story. My reverse hero story begins now. Oh no. Kiss, kiss, fall in love, my dude. Before we could even reach the door, a familiar voice chimed in behind us. That's not creepy at all. That voice, that's the huskiness of an old pervert if I ever heard one. Who are you? If you must know, my name is Osman Sadler, the master of this fine religious community. Did he seriously just refer himself as Awesome Saddle? He might as well wear a sign on his face proud to be celibate. Oof! That he'd at least be doing the world 2 favors. What do you want? I knew that I would hate this guy's face in a high definition. Like, I feel like I'm becoming an atheist retroactively by just looking at him. To demonstrate that the whole world, our astounding power, of course, no longer will the United States think they can police the world forever. Well, so we kidnapped the president's daughter in order to give her our power and then send her back. No, suddenly and regrettably, I was awash in memories of the injection, so that's why they wanted me. Okay, Ashley's like super cute in this like model. In short, I'm the unwilling female ruler in a men's dick measuring contest. Tale as old as time. Well, in the spirit of saying the quiet part loud, I guess I should add some context.
They shot something in my neck.
Oh.
What did you do to her?
I just planted a little gift. Oh, there's going to be one hell of a loving father. I thought I might bargain for quite a lot of money to keep this church up and running. I was fawning over the protected growl in Leon's voice and didn't really pay a lot of attention to that last part. Something about gifting some plants to my dad in exchange for donations. Joke's on you, pal. My dad hates charities and the environment. Faith and money will lead you nowhere, sadly. That's right, Leon. You stick it to that prosperity gasp. Oh, I believe I forgot to tell you that we gave you the same gift. Oh, right. Leon's also poisoned and this, not poisoned. He's got the Rona. I don't know. My God. But he looks fine from this angle. He does have a really nice side profile, I'll admit. Wait, what? Same gift? Oh, Leon, no. We'll bond over this, I promise. Yeah, we'll trauma bond. Special contributions, my puppets. You'll do as I say. I'll have total control. Revolutionary. God, this whole evil dude recites evil plan thing is wicked boring. Someone really needs to awaken him from this world of cliches. Maybe Leon should do it with the bullet. Yep.
Sounds more like an alien invasion if you ask me.
Oh my gosh, not the original line. Purple bullets are not bullets, Leon. Use your real bullets. Oh, yep. Yeah, that's Diet Butterballs. Maybe Leon's onto something here. Oh. Epic battle scene. What now, bitch? Variety. Oh my gosh. Come on, Ash. Ooh la la, Leon. You were thinking what I'm thinking? Drop those fools in a dramatic western shootout. Oh, nope. Or we can run away. That's cool too. And maybe even save. Yeah, those crossbows, man. Freaking crossbow nerds. Is there any more insufferable enemy type? Leon pulled me to the end of the corridor, but all I could see was a glass window. Maybe he doesn't know what to act. Oh, yep. I can't believe Leon just like pulled her through that freaking window. Just like untrained like girl with zero combat skills or nothing. Just like, oh, I'm just gonna grab her hand and just jump out of this thing. It's weird, subtle display of wealth, importing sugar windows from Hollywood rather than supporting the local glass economy. Oh no. For all his beef with America, Saddle must really like our movies, would certainly explain why he hired Claus. It's all very dangerous and stupid, but what cool stuff isn't? Yeah, if this was real, they would be covered in thousands of glass cuts. Oh my gosh. She is not okay. Gentleman to his core, Leon jumped to my aid in a flash. Physically, still in one piece. Psychologically, crumbling. Still, I didn't want to lie to him, so I just evaded the question like I do in all my political interviews.
Leon, what's gonna happen to us?
Oh gosh. Entitled to a little neediness. Besides, guys love that stuff. Yeah, there was an article on like these like girly magazines like Cosmo. It's like, oh, you should ask a guy to open a can for you or like a jar of like jelly because like guys love doing that. Like it makes them feel accomplished. I don't know. I think it's silly, but.
We got into this mess. We can get out.
All right. I know how he says we if this weren't 100% my fault, but hey, if he's okay with cutting me all the slack, who am I to disagree? My heart swelled as Leon took hold of my arm, his grab both tender and protective. I wish I were her so bad. Oh my gosh. So true, queen. So true, queen. Gotta drink my water. Oh, bags and barrels. Oh no, he gotta break the barrels. How else are you gonna get herbs? Is this some kind of hobby of his, or maybe the barrels have killed his parents and now he's sworn to destroy all barrel kind? There he goes. Oh, the Spanish gold. Oh, I hadn't noticed it before I was salivating over Leon, but there's some good stuff in this barrels. Ammo, gold, some kind of plant material, you know, resources. Okay, but like, I know he technically has a suitcase, but like he doesn't carry it. So where does the suitcase go? Rural geocaching. You know what's also weird? That we're not being shot full of arrows. I look back at the shattered windows. The satellites had more than enough time to follow us. We were only a few feet down and we would make for pathetically easy targets, and yet nada. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I shrugged my questions aside, knowing that there were probably no answers, and if they were, they're probably not worth knowing. And there he goes. Finally seemed to satisfied had he fully raided the church provisions. We hustled over to the door and made our way outside. Let's go. Oh. As we ran to the front of the church building, rain whipping ominously around us, we encounter what looked like to be an angry mob of villagers. They were just groaning at first as they ambled slowly through the church, and a few of them started to shout. On forastero!
Ahí está!
Ahí está! No dejes que se escape! I probably butchered that. Here's another regret for the pile, zoning out in high school Spanish. Something about not letting the forest hero escape? I don't know. Foreign language is hard. We slowly inched our way down the path, presumably to see how they would react. I half hoped they might just be here to fight the man for raising taxes and stealing their chickens. But them lunging towards us with death in their eyes squashed the idea pretty fast. Leon coolly stood his guard, gun down. I had a thought that he could shoot the wagon in front of us, and maybe that would, I don't know, distract them or something. Seemed like a long shot. I mean, I'll just leave it to Leon. He's a professional, right? You know what? No reason to put myself out there and look like an idiot in front of a hot dude. I learned that lesson. Leon's the professional here, see? I just need to let him do his thing. He's doing his thing. Well, I think I died. Yep, well, that is, oh, goodness. Wait, no, wait. Is that actually an ending? That's wild. Okay. Okay, so I have to tell him to shoot the frickin' thing. Well, here's to hoping this isn't the dumbest idea I had.
Shoot those barrels on that wagon.
Yeah, shoot it. So, but they don't even say that it's like red or anything. It's a barrel. To my great satisfaction, the barrel spontaneously combusted, causing the wagon to roll toward the village like some kind of blazing poverty chariot. Oh. Yeah, why would they have explosive barrels on hand? Like, were they... Is the wine flammable? I don't think you can set fire to wine like that. Alright. Oh, I get it. That must have been a communion cart filled with the blood of Christ, which erupts to the flames of perdition? I don't know. Feels like someone is confusing their testaments. Oh, yeah, they're definitely, like, not... they're not Christians, I don't think. Nonetheless, the Spanish flee. Oh. The villagers crushed and are combusted by their own flaming paddy wagon. We took the opportunity to run past. Between the oppressive darkness and the driving rain, I could barely see the path, but Leon seemed to know where he was going, so I just followed closely. Oh. That's not ominous at all. One might say it's sacrilege to kill the old faithful in such a hallowed place, but it's even greater sacrilege to think, well, at least you won't have to drag the bodies far. Yeah. I always loved the design of this game, like how dark and gothic it was. Having escaped the crazed villagers, we jogged leisurely down a narrow forest path until it abruptly ended at a ladder. In standard horror movie fashion, going forward meant going down. Oh. Is this the scene where he's like... he's like, no way, Leon? Oh, no, that's not it. The ladder took us into a dark cavern, notably devoid of trigger warnings for claustrophobia, or worse, cave crickets. Yeah. We moved briskly down the tight path and soon found ourselves in front of a rusty door. Leon began to push open the door with the tenderness of a kitten. I'm not sure if I should be charmed by his newfound discretion or be alarmed by his sudden caution. Oh. Yes, merchant, let's go. I was immediately enraptured by the warmth circling the cabin. Our bed's safe, cozy. Even if I only had a glass bottle, I could take some of this feeling with me and maybe melt in the ice around Leon's demeanor. It was perhaps the soothing nature of the flames that kept me from screaming when I saw the figure stationed between them. Whoa, who's the man in black? Yes, merchant. Small town gun nut going through a man cave face. It actually, that does remind me. It does kind of look. Oh no, Ashley, no, this man. What am I doing? Why am I seeing bubbles and sparkles again? How hard up am I? Yeah, you need some water, my dude. I guess face. Whoa, why is my eye moving this way? Is the parasite giving me superpowers? I feel like I could sneak in a lot more gawking before it got awkward. Bandana. Yikes. Alright, in hand. It's a little dirty. Forest hobo aesthetic. Alright, alright. What a big sack he has. Teehee. Oh no. Where do you even get a coat? Like, I do want a merchant coat. Suspicious person thrift shop. Yeah, I guess so. Is that a skirt? I'm not judging, I'm appreciating. Maybe he's Scottish, you never know. He seems well stocked both in terms of munitions and mystery, but not attractive enough to be out of my league. I'm liking my odds. Ashley, you are not romancing this man, come on. Leon approached the man casually, so I assumed they were working together in some capacity. The more the merrier, I guess. Yeah?
Welcome.
Welcome.
For a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
I love that voice so much. Huh, not the accent I was expecting, but in a good way. Australian, maybe? Yeah, I think that's Australian. I'm all about the thunder down under. Did I really just think that? While I question my moral credibility, Leon started browsing the man's inventory.
What are you buying?
What are you buying? Awesome. His name is Awesome. Of the Gunshi? Thank you. No, definitely not Australian.
Is that all, stranger? What are you selling?
What are you selling? The merchant quipped enthusiastically as Leon stoically pursued his wares. Maybe it's part of Leon's safety protocols to avoid conversation where possible.
I'll buy it at a high price.
I'm so surprised they actually like put in all his lines into this in this game. The merchant man seemed pretty excited about some jewels Leon showed him. Whoa, is that bejeweled beer stein? Am I observing the black market in real time? Yes, Ashley. I can't believe they're making Leon break barrels and pilfer valuables just to obtain supplies. Either my rescue is a low-budget affair, or our foreign policy is woefully inadequate. Poor K no los dos. I can't fucking speak Spanish.
Come back.
Come back anytime. As Leon finished shopping, I thought I should wave to the merchant man, but I didn't want him to mistakenly initiate another romance just yet. Yeah, leave that romancing to Leon. Oh, this is the invisible bugs, no? No. Maybe? Oh, he's getting the ammos. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Alright. As I ascended, I heard the telltale sound of wood being victimized. Once at the top, I huddled close to Leon again as he approached the door to the next room. Oh yeah, a typewriter. Maybe someone's writing a novel? I guess I try hard to be a writer too. It got me out of the Blighttown Better Frame Rate edition. Leon suddenly started typing away with the same beautiful air as a person filing their taxes. Perhaps he has Hemingway aspirations, would explain the terseness. As it happens, he was simply typing a record of his time and location. He also mentioned professional mode in round 2. Oh, he's playing in professional mode. Dang. Guess he's using the typewriter to let someone know his progress. Don't get why everything has to be so convoluted. Don't we have stealth jets? Wow, is Leon really gonna ignore that crate? You think you know a guy? Oh. He's just going for it. Maybe he's trying to, like, do the speed run. Painting the town red. We found ourselves once again assailed by rain and darkness. Yay. All of a sudden, the relative safety of this previous room seemed worlds away. An unnervingly low vibration hung in the air, stirring in me a feeling of dread. Oh. Do these people not sleep? It's like 1 in the morning. At least feels like it's 1 in the morning. Yeah, what time is it? Definitely like later at night. Leon led me into a tower and started climbing up an uncomfortably tall ladder. Oh, right. He's got the guns and the muscles, and I'm the one going up a second? Guess there's no sex discrimination around here. Fine, if a gentleman are dead, so are proper ladies. I'm gonna check out his butt. Oh my gosh. Ashley! My girl, you need some water. You need a lot of water. Maybe holy water. I mean, it's too dark to really see, but it's not like I deserve to see something so wonderful anyway. Oh. Expectedly, someone snatched me up and tossed me over their shoulder. I flailed and punched as wildly as a person who never exercises could, and you might be surprised to find out that it had no effect. None. Hard to believe, but it's true. Given the situation, I did what any damsel in great distress would do. Oh, that voice probably triggered so many people. Leon! Hey, it's Leon. Please don't shoot my leg, Leon. That's... Oh. Well, I scrambled to my feet, eager to put some distance between me and Pablo, the kidnapper. But when I looked at him, his body remained limp. I realized that it's insensitive to call the Spanish name Pablo, but screw Pablo, he was a cultist. Oh, going up the ladder again. What did they say about insanity? Is doing the same thing and expecting the different results sounds about right. Yep. I dedicated a little less time to admiring Leon's glutes and began climbing myself. It's really amazing what getting snatched by a cultist will do for one's fear of heights. Whew, what a climb. But not a bad idea to stick to higher ground than force into a funnel. We should be moderately safe, right? It's not like they can throw stuff this high, right?
Wait here.
Oh, wait here for what? My expiration date to pass? Oh, and he goes, there he goes. Leon stoically left up perch, like he simply doesn't believe in gravity or leg fractures. Yeah, his ankles are definitely not okay. He has got to have government implants in his legs. Got to, which begs the question, what other parts of his body has the government enhanced? I'm asking for me. I hovered over the edge and squinted my eyes against the darkness, trying to watch for Leon's movements below. I wonder what his plan is, you know, aside from murder. Just murder, Ashley. Murder it is, then. Not an original plan, but solid. Oh, the worms coming out. Oh my gosh, yeah, those freak me out. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, it's not gonna be okay. My head is gonna be worms, and perhaps even worse, Leon's head's gonna be worms. That's gonna be the worst. I shakily looked up and over the railing. I figured I was already scarred for life, so I might as well stay abreast of current events. The burst of light below drew my eyes rightward in search of Leon. As if on cue, something more of the villagers stumbled out from the shadows, weapons in hand. Granted, those weapons were more like farm tools, but semantics.
Te voy a hacer picadillo. Picadillo
sounds like an adorable nickname from Lorzie Armadillo. But it's probably something like laying your mincemeat. Yep. Who says your mincemeat? Amazingly, the cultist was only stunned by the blow. Rural folk are indeed hardy. Nice. I love that roundhouse kick. He's like Chuck Norris if Chuck Norris were worth thinking about. Oh man, don't at my man, Chuck Norris.
Follow me.
I mean, same, Ashley. Make an exception for Leon. I approached the ladder and prepared to climb down, but it didn't occur to me, how much longer will I have the luxury of attractive men catching me when I jump? Yeah! Take advantage. Yes! I love that for you, Ashley. In hindsight, that was extremely dumb of me. Thank goodness I'm in love with a robot. Can you imagine his shoulders? That would give out even if like she was like 30 pounds still. That's like with gravity and height. Game logic. Anyway, we ran behind a tower down a dirt road. The whole area kind of reminded me of my grandparents. Oh no. Who lived in a rural part of Wisconsin. Just swap torches for porch lights and crazed cultists for trashy Dougies, and it's basically the same thing. Yeah, this is like a Midwestern town. Oh, they got bear traps. Is that how bear traps work? I don't think so, right? Whew, his delicious spices are still tethered to his shoulder. Scared me half to death. Still, risking your own arm to conserve a bullet? I shudder to think how the man budgets groceries. This man is the type of man to like eat the beans straight out of the jar without heating it. We barely moved before Leon to put on the brakes and raised his weapon to the darkness. Okay. I feel like Leon would definitely not. He would be the type of person that like boils the pasta and like doesn't heat up the sauce before putting the sauce on the pasta. Wow, a bullet saved by is a bullet used, I guess. I guess I'm blown away, but I think the other guy has me beat in that department. Sorry, my dude. There he goes. I could feel a surge of adrenaline in my legs as we approached. Is this a cabin scene? Or oh no, what if I didn't sign up for this. No, bad brain. No one would ever want to ride that saddle. Stop. I'm deceased. A collision with Leon's shapely back muscles returned me to reality before I could dwell any longer on that blazing saddle. I could see that the gate just ahead, blocked by a lone villager brandishing a torch. Maybe blocked is overselling it a little. He's a blockade in the same way that a traffic cone is a blockade for a twister. Oh. Sorry, my other dude. In the abstract, I feel sorry for the man. What kind of a person was he? What were his dreams? He probably doesn't have a brain anymore. With the path clear, the only thing standing between us and the gate was more than bear traps, because you can't stop people with torches, broken feet, and tetanus is apparently the next best. Yeah, those bear traps, I think unless you step on it really hard, it doesn't clamp onto you, right? I think that's how it works. I mean, I've never seen like a bear trap in real life, but I think for it to actually clamp onto you, like snap onto you, you have to like put a lot of weight on it. We passed through the wooden gate into what looked like a small ranch. Leon ventured in cautiously and surveyed the area. Considering the church group he just demolished, it does seem conspicuously quiet here. There's a shed over there. Seems like a decent place to lay low. Yeah. Oh. No, he's gonna be like, go in here. Oh. Yep. Ugh. Okay, but like it's better to put Ashley in here than to like try to fight off zombies while trying to protect Ashley, so I get it. I was surprised to realize that the bin was bereft of garbage. Either rural Spain has pretty good sanitation management or the villagers are too busy being crazy to throw their trash away. Or maybe they're eating the garbage. Only handsome men around had just ordered me to sit in a musty waste bin in rural Europe with parasite roaming around in my guts. I don't want to say unwanted pregnancy metaphor, but yeah, I kind of do. I shifted uncomfortably in the dumpster. With this awkward crouch, my legs began to sober up from the adrenaline rush, only to discover a whole lot of pain moved in. Anger by the kneeling hurt, I couldn't help but lash out at everything that seemed responsible for my predicament, excluding myself. Stupid saddle, stupid claws, stupid Jenna, stupid government class, stupid geopolitical dynamics. Oh my gosh. I love how she just like casually had like a Cartier like ruby bracelet on her freaking wrist. Meditative exercise. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Oh no, please, not Lord Sadler. Oh, okay. It's the beach. Okay, Ashley, you're on a beautiful beach. The sand is soft, sun warmed, nestled between your toes. Your personal body... Who photoshopped that? I'm deceased. Your personal bodyguard is lounging nearby, baking his delicious abs to a golden sheen. Why is everyone Leon? Your personal butler appears in dashing attire, offering a comforting smile and refreshing pina colada. Extra rum, of course. And there's personal dolphin trainer. Flippy, water spraying all lower trainers, rippling pegs. Everything is so wonderful. You have plenty of money. Nobody has warm heads. Oh. It occurred to me then, amidst my fantasies, that Leon might actually be in danger, or worse. Terrified by this prospect, I thought to peek in for a look. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you should probably stay put. Too much hope to saddle laced his parasite injection with some vaccines. I strained my ear, listening intently to the world outside my garbage sanctuary. Oh? Oh? Somewhat morbid, but nonetheless comforting symbol of hope and salvation. Well, for me anyway. That doesn't sound good. Is Leon okay? Are the cultists gone? Can I cut out this godforsaken dumpster? Oh. What? Was that a whistle? Is he trying to signal that it's safe? I mean, I've only heard that whistle used to beckon someone, and by someone, I mean a pet. Yeah, Ashley's Leon's Discord kitten, guys. If I smell like rotten meat products, that's just too bad for Leon. Oh my gosh. Couldn't be me, hiding in the dumpster. I scanned the area for him. It was difficult to see it, but I found him by the flash of a stray lightning bolt standing on what seemed like a bridge connected to the farmhouse. At that moment, his dirty blonde locks seemed like a beacon of a lighthouse shining fiercely against a cold black sea like poetry in the shape of a man. Well, it doesn't seem like he's making any move to jump down and escort me over there, but he's been working pretty hard, so I'll cut him some slack and do some leg work. Oh, there she goes. Is this a cabin scene? People dying, and for what? Is this all for politics, and who stands to gain one power-hungry old man, or is this a bigger than saddle, bigger than all of us? Well, you're pretty close, Ashley. It's not Illuminati per se. It's I would say it's more Umbrella, but you don't know that. Amidst my struggles to glimpse the machinations of this mad world, it didn't take long to reach Leon. Oh, call of dustiness. Maybe I should ask Leon if we're safe and some other things. I think. Okay. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna be like, why the fuck did you dog whistle me? Oh, well, yeah, he's on speed running. Yeah. Oh, all right. I can see a ladder on the ground already. I'm just gonna presume he kicked that down because he likes catching me so much. Leon raised his guns and looked. Oh no. Why is he? That's all right. I didn't really understand what Leon was doing, but the sudden self-consciousness called a common refrain in the lives of women.
You pervert.
Oh, dude! This is not a great feeling. Pretty mortifying, really. Not sure if I should proceed. Oh. Yeah, why didn't you jump sooner? I don't know. I wish dudes on this train were half as gracious. I inspected my clothes to check that I didn't get too much cultist dust on me. I didn't pay attention in chemistry class, but now I'm thinking I really didn't pay attention in chemistry class. What do you mean? There was another giant wooden gate in front of us, once again guarded by bear traps. I see the creativity well has run pretty dry in these parts. Yeah, I don't know. How did they even get those bear traps? We're playing Leapfrog now? Not exactly the back-touching opportunity I was expressing. Oh, right. I think it's... you have to climb on Leon and then go over the gate, right? Yeah. He could have asked... He could have saved us some trouble by just talking like a normal person. I swear. It's like he behaves the strong, silent type is an actual personality. I need to think about whether this stupidly sexy or just stupid. I am a personal believer that Leon is a himbo, right? He's great at fighting. I don't think he's like the brightest crayon in the box. I hurriedly climbed onto his back and let his taxpayer-funded muscles elevator me to the top. If only all of America's revenue could be so well spent. I reached for the top edge of the gate and hoisted myself over. There she goes. Ugh, no one to catch me this time. You can do this, Ashley. 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh, yeah. See, high heel boots and boy, that would be a real nightmare. You have to bend your knees when you jump from a very high angle, but I don't think she knows about that. Fortunately, there were lanterns around the door, and though that led me out a bit paranoid about who might have lit them and whether they were still prowling about. There was a large plank covering the door, but I easily pushed it up and to the side.
Opened it, Leon.
Yeah. I missed him a lot for only 20 seconds of separation. Or maybe I just missed his safety. I don't know. I have a much safety. I have about as much clarity as I do upper body strength. Yeah, how did she even climb herself up those gates? Because this woman probably never has done one push-up in her entire life. And we're back for another riveting installment of European backpacking gone wrong. What dangers await us? Bludgeoning? Impalement? A crushing exchange rate? Let's find out. Yeah, it's like a reality TV show. Oh, there's the merchant.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Didn't we just last see the guy in that underground passage? How exactly did he get ahead of us? The logical answer is that the mission coordinators had Leon and the merchant take different paths in order to reduce suspicion. Granted, not sure how much faith and I have logic these days. Communication strategy. Oh yeah, Leon doesn't speak a word when he's selling in the... he doesn't have a lot of political capital right now. Surely that's the reason for his writing work, right? Please, God, let me be right about something good for once.
Come back any time.
Leon and the merchant finished their bartering, and we resumed running down the rest of the bridge. Leon stopped abruptly in the middle of the bridge, turning his attention to the fancy radio buzzing on his hip. ...
I'd rather not hear it.
Oh, the merchant's still chilling. Steven Seagal! Action man Steven Seagal. Actually, Leon reminds me a lot of Steven Seagal. Now that I think about it, I want to say that it's his eyebrows, but it's probably just a general air of my first language is bullets. I don't know if that makes him a good man or a dangerous man, but when you're marked for death, the fact that he's hard to kill is enough to give a girl a fire down below. Rather than share his feelings about the general crappiness of that update, Leon immediately resumed running down the bridge. There he goes. Blast of lightning illuminated an old cabin. Oh yeah, this is a cabin scene. Cultist slumber party. Uh-oh. Darn it. When I said I wanted to be right about something good for once, good. Maybe we can go back the other way. The group with the merchant, by a rocket launcher. Oh, goodness. Looks like everybody in the whole village is here. Hey, wait, what happened to the merchant? Did they swallow him up with the organized rage? Did he escape before they absorbed his polygons? Yeah. Oh no, this is the sandwich line. Oh my gosh. He's such a freaking dork. I didn't want to be an Ashley sandwich. If y'all played the Resident Evil 1, this is a Jill sandwich reference. So I sprinted as fast as my tired legs could manage. Yeah, they've been walking for hours now, right? Leon reached the door first and smashed it open, being sure to first scan the room with his gun drawn. I mean, I wouldn't call it thorough, but it's the principle that I'm attracted to. Yeah, he's trying. He's A for effort. As the villagers descended upon us, Leon yanked me into the room and slammed the door. I knew we needed some to secure the door somehow, but I was at a loss, so I just left it all up to him. Then from behind us, a voice rang out, energetic and clear. Hey, there's my man, Louise. How rude, just hurling planks of wood at us unsuspecting people. It's a good thing I honed Leon's reflexes. Yeah.
Small world, eh?
Wait, how did I respond to the situation again? My memory is fuzzy. Oh. Oh, we have a choice? Reasonable? I feel like with the zombies outside, we should probably have a reasonable exasperation. How could I forget in this iconic scene? It went exactly like this. Oh, wow. This is kind of like Leon's twin or something. No, they look so different. I literally can't tell them apart, and that's so hot. Why is she staring at her? I'm not even gonna say it. Gotta say, English is so much sexier when it's filtered through Spanish. I really have to match myself with this one. I bet it's super easy to get on his route. Oh no. Metro Cowboy. Oh, Ashley, no. Wait, no sparkles? No bubbles? What's going on? Is he gay too? I wasn't sure why my bubbles were broken, but my concerns faded away as his eyes openly and salaciously explored my body. He must be searching for just the right compliment to lure me in his Spanish wilds. No, the ballistics. This man is down bad.
See that the president's equipped his daughter with ballistics too.
I like how his name is like Bad Boy. Yeah, my lips are supple, aren't the... Wait. What? I'm basically America's princess, and my boobs are the only thing worth mentioning? I guess we know now where all the cowboys have gone to shit. Seriously, I'm so pissed right now. Just because I'm an incubator of evil doesn't mean my body is every man's plaything. Like, did you notice that? He was like, bruh. Fight back against the patriarchy. Yeah, I'm not your babe, Fernando. You want some ballistics? I will show you some goddamn ballistics.
How rude.
I'll just keep busy.
Relevance with my figure and my stance.
Leon's just like, I do not see it. I pretend I do not see it. Not the most forceful reproach, but I try to keep it diplomatic. It's like Daddy always says, never burn a bridge unless it's politically expedient.
Who are you?
Yeah. Always hide your disadvantage by turning the conversation away from yourself. That's actually true. Debate club.
Oh, excuse me, Your
Boards take me back. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 2.
Perhaps the young lady might want to introduce herself first before asking someone his name.
Don't be so smug, Louise. Touche, you're inglorious bastard. In this true debate team spirit, I must begrudgingly concede to the point, but not without a sassy retort.
Name's Ashley Graham, the president's daughter.
Wow, that was not like not sassy at all. New plan. Lean into the archetype of spoiled upper crust white woman and turn away from angrily. No. You give men what like him an inch and they'll take your virginity. I would know, as would Kyle. Oh my gosh, why is everyone named Kyle? So my friend, this is kind of a tangent, but like my friend brought it up that every dude there's like always that dude named Kyle in your high school. It was like a total asshole, but like he gets all the girls. That was true for me too. And I think it's just like universal experience that there's like a Kyle out there in every school. Like at least one Kyle per school that like just rizzes up everyone and just like, I don't know, peaks in high school. What are we talking about? Leon's so stupid. She's cool. I appreciate that Leon's trying to be encouraging. I much less appreciate feeling like I'm some kind of circus freak who's on the verge of growing a warm head. And for the record, I am not over the warm head, and I will never not be over the warm head anytime soon.
There's supposed to be some kind of obvious symptom before you turn into one of them anyway.
Did you Esteban? Ashley's just checking the goods out. What a queen. Damn, I got to meet that woman soon. Oh, like he's talking about Ada. Is he talking about the parasite? Newsflash, mi amigo. The symptom is a freaking worm head. I'm not sure why El Jerko is so informed about the current situation. So maybe I should ask him a few questions. I guess the most logical thing would be asking, is there a cure, right? Oh, before I could cut through the noise and ask him about my survival odds, my attention was tackled by the sound of a slightly more immediate threat. Oh, the zombies. Now that I think about it, they have taken a really long time to walk what was like seriously like 30 feet. I almost think they were zombies. They are zombies, Ashley. You. Well, before I ascended entirely, Red 9, nice. I took a brief glance at my gun-toting haughty saviors. Good luck, Leon. It is game time. And you too. Hey, wait a second. He forced me to introduce myself and then didn't return the courtesy. Men. Like that one time that Leon goes, women. Oh, gotta go into the closet. Once upstairs, I found the bureau and huddled inside. Oh, a bureau, not a... I guess it's the same thing, right? Adrenaline was coursing through my body, but with no way to expend it, I became nervous and fidgety. In an effort to distract myself, I pressed my ear close to the bureau door and listened carefully. Huh, deja vu. At least I'm not in a garbage bin. Will Leon and Don Juan really be able to deal with all those villagers? I guess we'll find out who's got the better plot armor. With the prospect of my untimely demise on my mind, I couldn't help but feel guilty for what I had sold to El Nino. Oh my gosh. Ashley just keeps changing the name. Sure, lightening my breast to violent weapons was questionable, but I can appreciate that he was trying to lighten the mood. A little levity is welcome next to Leon's relentless gravitas. And to be fair, I was checking him too. Maybe I should apologize, assuming we survive. Oh, I blurted out while the pounding began. I know my etiquette instructor would be mortified by my language, but screw her. She was never attacked by zombie cultists. Okay, Ashley, just calm down. Everything's gonna be fine. In times of great duress, it is prudent to relax the mind with calming imagery. Just like before, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Oh, she's gonna go to the beach again. Okay, hold on. You're in a serene forest, untouched by mankind. Wisps of honeysuckle tickle your nose. A delightful warbling glides down from the branches and caresses your ears. I need to learn this technique because, like, I would love to go into a forest, like, between 10-minute breaks at my work. Oh my gosh, freaking Robin Hood Leon Kennedy. You're accompanied by your bodyguard, who is, well equipped for the journey. The only thing tauter than his bicep is his trusty hunting bow, with which he will stave off your enemies and your hunger. Also, the butt is real. The butt is real. That is a serious cake that he got back there. Oh my god. It's getting worse. Also, in your company is a handsome lumberjack who excels at chopping wood. Both his axe and his chest glisten with the dew of the forest. Why is he Link in your periphery? You spot a weird elf larper fiddling with his master sword. You pretend to ignore his lustful gaze while admiring his high cheekbones. Okay, who photoshopped this man onto Link? I'm deceased. What? Oh, why is he flying? That's... A forest sprite appears. He leaps quickly between the branches, daring you to catch a glimpse of his tight pants. The sensation of joy permeates your being. Your GPA is higher than Jenna's. Nobody has warm heads. Repeat. Nobody has warm heads. Well... I could barely make out voices. Ahí está! Agralo. You know, now that I think about it, we're in someone's house. Are we the intruders? property violations are such a messy legal territory. Like, yeah, you were definitely trespassing. Yep. So dead. Well, I guess you can't intrude when there's no one left to intrude upon. Uh-oh. Yeah, why doesn't she has gun? Like, she can probably shoot a gun, right? I held my breath and covered my ears as more gunshots were fired just outside of the bureau. Flash grenade in this tiny space? That can't be good for Leon's beautiful eyes. Did you send those invitations? I told you no more than 50 people. Antonio. A confident quip or gallows humor. I guess we'll know shortly. The gunshots persisted for another minute, and I half expected to go deaf from all that noise. Yeah, you should probably cover your ears, because if you're at the range, you know how those loud things, those things can be. But then, without any warning, everything went quiet. The gunshots ceased, and I could hear footsteps descending the stairs. Propelled by curiosity, I peeked outside the bureau, saw bloodstains on the ground, but otherwise, it was all clear. I'm just so impressed by how the cultists disappear. So eco-conscious. Do they just despawn in the original game? I'm guessing it is because, like, she's mentioning that. Yeah, imagine the carcass that you have to walk through if this was real situation. I jumped out of the bureau and made my way downstairs. Hey guys, thanks for saying something. I really appreciate it.
So, what do we do now?
The bridge I crossed to get here is out, so I guess we have no choice but to keep moving.
That hair. Gosh, I love his voice. The bridge is out? What? Did they burn it behind them? Also, how does he know that already?
I forgot something. You guys go on ahead.
Yeah, I saw you forgot something. It's called good manners.
Lewis.
So his name is Lewis, huh? Too bad. Javier was really growing on me. Yeah, Javier does sound like... He does look like a Javier. I wonder what Luis's story is. He seems forlorn for the playboy type. I like a man who subverts expectations. How does he know Luis anyway? That the guy doesn't seem like an agent. So much intrigue and drama. I feel like my brain is going to pop. Although, that might just be the ringing from all the gunshots. Yeah, I told you to cover your ears, girly. You cannot go to to a firing gun that close and, like, not have your ears ringing. With everyone but us gone, and unnerving quiet descended upon the cabin. The whole place felt painfully lonely. Oh. And Leon meant to keep it that way. Yeah, the reload mechanics animations in this game is insane. Still, I couldn't help but look backward, the obviously not bridge, and wonder if I'd ever see Lewis again. Yeah, that is one thing. Like, how does he keep getting the ammo out of all this crates and logs? With Spoils in tow, we headed toward the back gate, where the villagers had flooded in from. Merchant man, you're alive. What? Leon approached the guy like last 30 minutes and hadn't even appeared. Oh, terribly sorry about that, old chum. I was called away for a bit. You know how it is with the bloodthirsty mobs. Now, about those promotions you mentioned.
Some rare things on sale, stranger.
I love his voice so much. One trivia is their voice actor is same. Leon's voice actor voiced Merchant, I believe. At least in the original game. No, for real, how did he avoid being gored? Is he in cahoots with the villagers? Is he Saddle using him as a spy? Has he simply monopolized the black market with his infectious laugh and cloaking technology? I don't want to believe any of that, so let's tap the old fallback plan. Magic. Ooh, I feel a portmanteau coming on.
Stranger. Now that's a weapon.
There it is. Ninja. No, like a genie ninja. The perfect foil to an evil wizard like Saddle.
Not enough cash, stranger.
Oh no, Leon's broke. In seriousness, I'm a little overwhelmed by all these men and their mysteries. It's like, it's starting to see a little less Loretta Chase and more Agatha Christie. Wait, don't most people die in Agatha Christie novels? Yes, they do.
Come back anytime.
Oh, not to the shed. Is this, Oh, no, he's just saving. I thought he was gonna start fighting that, I think Mendez. It's hard to believe that anybody would seriously bother with these things, so I'm just gonna imagine that he's leaving. Oh no, equivalent of a nickname. Leon stared to pore over the documents like they mattered. I'm glad he's feeling beautiful enough to read crap, because the only paper I want to see in front of me is a joint. I wonder if I could really focus. Oh no. Ashley, stop. Okay. Realistically speaking, Ashley's a thirsty girl, so she's gonna go for the cake. She's gonna go for the cake. But I admit the pants aren't the most flattering, but that's all the more invitation to imagine. I think it's pretty well fitted actually onto his butt. I guess his wrists, his arms are impeccably smooth. It's so rare to find a straight man who waxes. Oh no, don't tell me. Oh no, Ashley. You might have figured something out. Back. Does this art to touch his back is overwhelming. It's basically, oh no. I don't want to read any of these because like I'm gonna upload the VOD and YouTube's not gonna like me. They're gonna age restrict me and put a freaking $sign over. No revenue on that. Oh god, Leon is looking right at me. I was staring at him too, Leslie, and more importantly, does he mind? He looked like he was ready to move on, so I scooted out of his way. Hopefully, I just seemed like I was zoning out. Damn it, Leon, what are you thinking? His mind is a complete puzzle to me. I wish he'd throw me a bone. I'm not the master of unlocking over here. I followed close behind as we left the shed and glanced at the ninja. Ninja? I don't know how to read that. As we walked by, oh, please don't talk to him again, Leon, please. There you go. Doing a small kindness, Leon forged ahead into a small room embedded in the gate that contained a single lever. The lever only moved left or right, presumably corresponding to the two sides of the gate. I assumed we had to make a choice. Well, if anyone cares of my opinion around here, I'd choose... I have terrible sense of luck, but I'm just gonna go right. Yeah, before I could chime in, Leon pushed lever to the left. Oh, I considered making some cheeky remark about taking the sister path, but I couldn't afford to risk what the few coup points I had with Leon, so I stayed quiet. Yeah, like a fun little fact about this is left is called gauche in French, and then right is droite. So like they literally use like right, like gauche, as like I am right, I am correct. So like anything left, like that's why we have the word gauche, like it originates from French. But anyway, that's like another parallel. A tangent, not parallel. What am I talking about? After pulling the lever, Leon traded his Magnum for a fancy-looking shotgun. He didn't explain why, but then I suppose the shotgun was explanation enough. Oh, he's gonna fight Mendez, I guess. Leon proceeded to the gate, and I followed behind, not unlike a stray puppy. I feel like Ashley should be more mouse figure to push that mousely agenda that I want to push. Ashley should always be a mouse. As we ran through the open gate, I felt the silent looming of Ninja's eyes on me. What? Don't look at me like how you got something to say. I'm probably about to die and I ain't happy. Although, what if he's trying to warn us? I mean, the dude cosplays as a Grim Reaper. The possibility that we're walking straight into hell is an open one. He kind of does look like a Grim Reaper. Well, Ninja be damned. I guess we're doing this. What are the odds that this door leads out to this Mexican wilderness? Girl, this is Spain. That's insensitive, Ashley. Mexicans aren't Spaniards. Yeah, there you go. Even they are speaking the same version of Spanish. Wait, how do I know that? Great. Now I'm lecturing myself on political correctness while I'm also being confused. I have got to escape this fever dream ASAP. I'm pretty sure they have different words. Even though they both speak Spanish, they have like different things, like ordenador, like for computer. They also, but then I think Mexican Spanish is like computadora. I'm not sure. Anyway, on the other side of the gate, we didn't seem like we were anywhere safe at all. Oh, hey, look over there. It's everyone's favorite portable dorm room, the garbage bin. I can't wait to hide in one of those again. Oh no. Surprise! This does not spark joy. Love that Marie Kondo reference. The shrieking villager lady came rushing toward us, eager to entertain us with the classic sear the flesh of thine enemies routine. Catholics, man. Oh, that... I guess you could say her bit backfired. Wait, that's a terrible joke to make. What's wrong with me? Ashley's making bad jokes now. Anyway, we left the cultist to cosplay of the Human Torch and made a beeline for the dumpster. Maybe if I grovel, he'll get in the dumpster with me. That'll be hot. More than being in alone, which is very unhot. Ugh, I better get to lick every one of your house for this, Leon. Ashley, you need some water. And a lot of it. Oop, that's very close. Oh yeah. I feel like if axes flew at me like that, their axes are pretty heavier than, like, they're heavier than you think. Because, like, you use, like, axes in, like, Animal Crossing, you don't really think about it. But when you actually hold an axe, it's, like, very weighty. Oh. Automation. Rural Spain's greatest asset, that's for sure. I never imagined I would be commended for inhabit a garbage bin, much less to do it twice. Why didn't I just pay someone to take my exams for me? That I could be in Cancun and have an A in government. That sounds really good. Integrity and dignity of all, am I right? Yeah, it's complete Wait, who are you? You don't know? Come on, guess. Nope. No idea. A ruffle. What's so funny? Your willful ignorance for starters. Don't you recognize your own self? My own self? You're me? Do you have some other explanation for why I would be in your head? Insanity? Take your meds, Ashley. Not out of the questions yet, but no. You think of me as a spin-off. Those aren't usually any good. You're right, especially when the source material is shoddy to begin with. Oh my gosh, ouch. You got a dead aim, I'll give you that. Ha! Give yourself some credit. After all, I'm just the ambassador of your more colorful qualities. What little there are. So you're my conscience. Ugh, please, this isn't one of your Hallmark movies, girl. It's survival. Take the sparkles out of your eyes and you'll find that your emotion reserves are leaking out faster than your parents' sex tapes. Whoa, wait. My parents made a sex tape? Well, not together. Also, don't act like you didn't know. So repress some stuff. You can't blame me. No one can blame me. Let's stay on topic. You need to survive this. Leon's doing the heavy lifting, but it won't mean much if your mind breaks. That's why I've been promoted to the foreground to help you cope. If you wanted me to help me cope, you'd find me a plate of Belgian waffles. You know, that stuff goes straight to your ass. Thanks, Mom. Hey, where'd you get those glasses? You like them? I wanted something that says, deal with it. So I guess you're not going to go away, are you? Unless you stumble across a pile of ecstasy to bludgeon into dormancy, refer back to the glasses. Just great. Well, if you're not gonna be floating around, should I call you something? I'm partial to Dark Side Chronicle myself, but it's your brain. I don't want to deny the opportunity to use it for once. How about this? Trashly. Boom! Get it? Because we're in trash, and you're, you know, brain trash. Doesn't feel so good, does it? You failed synapse. Lol, whatevs, Graham Cracker. Graham Cracker? Just stretch up the worst feelings of high school. Why don't you? As your good buddy Claw like to say, just having a little fun. You know what? You're not helping at all, so I'm just gonna ignore you and listen to the sounds of Leon's victory instead. Girl, look at him. He ain't ever gonna lay off, Trashly. I won't let you come between me and my dream. Yeah, I don't know about the Leon and Ashley show. I think Leon's more attracted to Ada. So anyway, where was I? Oh, right, the sounds of Leon's victory. It does seem like some initial commotion subsided. I wonder what Leon's doing out there. And more importantly, how long he plans to leave me in huddling in this dumpster. Oh, hear that, Trashly? What, the sound of you being summoned like a mutt? Oof. No, Trashly. That sound. Bro. Oh my god. It's America. Not the fucking national anthem. I you mean white powerful men patronizing women with the pretense of autonomy, then a resounding F yeah. Listen, if you're just gonna be a negative Nancy, why don't you just go fortify my neurons or something? Sure. I'll hang back here in the occipital lobe. Is that right? Occipital? Occipital lobe and take notes on how to woo older men. Which lobe is this occipital again? Oh, forget about that. Leon awaits. Is Ashley like a med student? Because I wouldn't know that as a average college student. Leaving the dumpster, I ran down the path and ascended to the ladder of the platform above. I have a bad feeling about this.
Hi.
Oh, every single ab, Leon. Seriously, this is ridiculous. That's America for you. Are you playing that song or? Yeah, you're pretty musically challenged, but I did my best. I call it good old plan B. Whatever, I'd rather just know what's up with this place. Oh, it's dumpsters. Do these things magically just transfer items from one location to another? Is that all their purpose? You were literally just in one and didn't teleport. Then again, maybe there's a weight limit. Why would magical boxes be bound by trivialities like, wait, you're making a fat joke, aren't you? I see cleverness is a side effect of pigging out on Cinnabons. Okay, to be fair, those Cinnabons are really fucking good. That's a low blow, Trashly. A low blow, indeed. No lower than the blow than you gave to the football cap. Oh, bad, Trashly, bad. That memory is between me and God. And Kyle. Yep, there's Kyle again. Focus. I'm just trying to keep you grounded. Now, don't you think this is a trap is more than an empirical possibility than the dumpsters are teleportation boxes? Just a little. You think people would do that? Just go to Spain and lay traps? The proof is in the pudding, honey. I guess you're right. Oh, hey, you know Spanish? I seem to have inherited what you little retained from high school. See. Sweet. Well, if you're just gonna blurt out your opinion anyway, you mind translating as needed? Pretty please. I will be so honored, your dumpiness. And turn off that jazz that you've been playing. I hate jazz. How could you, Ashley? I love jazz. I know you do. There you go. Is it really so dangerous out here that Leon can't take me with him? Anything's better than being in a garbage bin. Oh. Uh-oh. Do you really need to translate chainsaw? Oh, crud. Oh, nope. But I would like to amend my previous complaint. I have never been more grateful to be in a garbage bin. Lol, you better hope your boy Wonder can manage some power tools, or that gratitude is gonna evolve into starvation. Don't jinx it, please. As it is often is the case when one experiences events from within a dumpster, I could only listen and wait. I feel like at this point I would just like actually pee myself at this point. Why isn't he whistling? What's going on? Oh, he's knocking down the oh. Leon! I hurled myself out of the dumpster and inhaled fiercely. I looked around, but between the darkness and thunder, I couldn't tell where Leon was. Trashly, is this one of those helping moments where you're apparently here for? Kinda busy right now if you couldn't hear. This cheaply produced music. Mood music doesn't make itself, you know. Oh, come on. Well, considering you're standing on a circular platform with a hole in the middle, I say your dream boat's waiting for you in the harbor below. Admittedly, it took me a second to dissect the metaphor, but then Leon came into view, and all was well with the world. Yeah, catch me! All aboard! Nice. Ah, men's muscles, the original safe space. Lol, and you thought your dad was tone deaf? What are you going about now? Look around you. Barbed wire, sandbag barricades, funneling structures, and lookout towers. Up until very recently, a bunch of very dead people thought this was their safe space. The camp key. And then the walking embodiment of the US military complex barged in and their shit up. Your safety, their annihilation. Hey, don't try to make us feel guilty about this. I didn't decide to be kidnapped. And what decision do you think the villagers made? I suppose they deserve death because you hopped in the car of a dude who takes fashion advice from the WWF. Oof. And look at your boy band singer turned secret agent here. He is purchasing your future with blood. Why do you think he's so stoic? Not because he's cool. It's so he can lower his therapy bill. Yeah, you gotta dissociate, man. You don't know anything about Leon. I'm pulling my data from the same source as you, Han. No, I know what you're trying to do. Feeding my securities, trying to make me feel like I'm the only one at fault. You're an emotional parasite. Ooh, making the obvious jokes spoil our relationship. I mean, she does have a parasite in her. God, didn't I tell you to shut up? Yes, but you also asked me to translate as needed. I thought that might extend to moral clarity. If not, me malo. If you want to so bad, convince my bladder to hold on to this liquid gold. Oh yeah, you have not gone to the toilet, have you? Which means I'm lame. Darn it. Uh-oh. I feel like if you're in one of those dumpsters, you should just like do your business. Like Leon would never know. Anyway, amidst the chaos, we bull rushed through the crowd and bolted towards the exit. With the villagers so quickly regaining their eyesight with their zeal for the murder, Leon hurriedly lifted the bar blocking the door. Come on, Leon. Go, go, go. Oof. Gondolados? A large gate closed behind us, like the maw of a creature made brittle by time. The area before us seemed to be something of a cliffside. I looked right and saw an opposing door, the exit, I imagined, to the path I thought to take. It's like that Robert Frost poem, 2 roads diverge in a wood, and something something that has made all the difference. Yay, what I'm saying is I'm grateful that my body is in cubes. Were we all forced to read Robert Frost as a high schooler or as a middle schooler? Like, this is a shared American experience. Hey, wait a second. Is that ninja over there? He must have gone on the other path and just waltzed right through. Darn it, Leon. Why are you gonna learn that I'm right about everything? Yeah, why don't Leon just like follow the merchant? Situated between the paths, a large gate adorned by a mask with one glowing red eye. Leon inspected the emblem briefly and then moved away with the trail sloping off to the left. I guess puzzles don't interest you as much as when you're yourself in a puzzle. Oh. At the top of the stairs, we stepped on a gondola loading platform embedded in the mountainside. Love the patchwork sheet metal aesthetic they got going. Really reminds you of crippling poverty. The gondola cars moved up and down the line, so innocently committed to their electric density. It reminded me a lot about American West Belt. Charming as an idea, the third world sort of way. Fortunately, us coastal elites are much too savvy to get on such an obvious... Oh my gosh, wait for me, Leon! Okay, so now we're on a rickety old gondola car, suspended who knows how many feet over the Spanish abyss. But it's cool, we're cool. It's not like anyone else would be riding this thing at this time of night, right? Surely you already know the answer to that question. Oh, he's gonna... Yep, yeah, there he's... This is like the same thing as like that minecart session in the renewal game. Oh. What in I seeing Leon seeing? How in the name of Laura's absence is possible? Just a little repressing of your overactive imagination. Wow, wait, are you saying... Just shut up and enjoy the shoot bang. Oh. Burst the ankles, foil the plans. Man, Leon is such a good shot in my imagination. Now, I'd like to think those were just lone cultists making a pilgrimage to sorts, like the narrow planks represent their perilous finances, while the derelict gondola speaks to their hopes of being economically relevant. But that sweet reload is making me suspect it's another ambush. I tell ya, I haven't been this pursuit since that little tabloid misadventure in my senior year at Valley View High. Good times. I held it close to Leon's back. I feel like you shouldn't do that when he's holding a gun. Assess whether he smelled like sandalwood. Oh my gosh. He smells more like blood and sawdust. That's never deterred anybody. That wasn't me. Hey, down in the frontal lobe. You mind? The show's about to come back on. Sorry. Oh, that's a lot of zombies. It's alright. Oh my gosh, with Leon. Knowing your luck, he'd probably have a micropene. That's not the worst thing. And give us. Not you too, Leon! Speaking of dirty deeds, might want to watch that money shoot speeding towards your face. The what now? Oh, did she die? Is it over? Is it over? Oh, what happened? Am I alive? Well, more alive than that guy. I'll give Leon credit. He knows the right way to avenge a woman's honor, which is swiftly. Still, it's kind of horrible watching people fall into the Spanish abyss. Fortunately, for my conscience, I'm already done with this thought. Looks like ski lifts, like those gondolas. Now on stable ground, I took an inventory of my pain. Yeah, seems like a pretty good amount. I'm lucky that my face is free of hatchets, sure. But gratitude is a poor substitute for Tylenol. Leon turned toward me with some kind of canister in hand. Are we gonna graffiti their gondola? Because I'm feeling exactly that stuff spiteful. Whoa, why is he aiming that at me? What is this? Pesticides to keep the bugs from eating my battered flesh? Weird, it smells like plants, like pot plants. Not that I would know anything about pot or have any experience with pot panics. Huh. All of a sudden, there's a tingling feeling in my head, but I can feel the drove starting to get far away, and I feel, like chuckling. Oh my gosh, this is pot. Wow, I'm feeling like really good, like so good that I almost forgive the axe-twirling madman. I mean, he was just doing what he's told him to. Would I be feeling different? Would any of us? She looks so hot in this picture. We moseyed over to a long staircase leading downward and proceeded, not surprisingly, in that direction. We continued the long path. Oh! Ninja!
Welcome.
Maybe it's just because I'm coming off a high, but something feels a little off about old Ninja. It's just like an aura. Could also his glowing red eyes. Yeah. But hey, I ain't gonna knock a dude from popping a J or Dre. What is this? It's your job. That's just self-care. We resumed our jog down the path and soon ran into another door, not unlike the ones in the village. Naturally, we proceeded through any concern for our safety. Yep, he's just going for it. He's just going straight down. Mm. The big cheese. Is it Mendes time? Oh hey, that reminds us of playing that song. Dark Black Forest on DDR. It's a long way to go, honey, he said. Oh gosh. Soon, the narrow path fanned out to a dead end, featuring a solitary, ramshackle warehouse type place. Yeah, that does not look safe at all. I bet 10 Spanish dollars that they keep the cultist Kool-Aid there. That's why we've come, right? To find an antidote to the evil within. As you approached the door on that building, I swallowed hard, trying to fight back the encroaching sense of loneliness and dread, radiating hardcore from this place. Still, I try to seem brave, if only for Leon's sake.
You better stay outside. Ashley, go hide.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess I'll just go hide somewhere. That wasn't exactly a ton of hiding spots, and I thought unwise to back myself in a corner, so I nestled between a nearby tree and some weird log shed. For my excessivity being dingy cover, I watched Leon carefully open the door and become one with the darkness. I wonder what Leon's going in there for. Maybe to meet another secret agent? But that doesn't explain why I have to hide. Oh, unless he thinks they might double-cross him. Drama. At the same time, it seems pretty dangerous just leaving me out here. In the open, in the middle of the forest, in the dead of night. Oh crap, I just remembered I'm invulnerable and terrified. Why doesn't he just give her a gun? Man, I never thought I would miss the dumpster. Garbage sanctuary! What is happening? Oh my gosh, the building is on fire. I mean, wow, didn't know backstabbing's happening that quick outside General Hospital. I didn't really want to leave my hiding place, but I was afraid with the W. I was also afraid of what attention-flaming warehouse might cross something in the saddlebound. Bereft of good ideas, I moved to the other side of the shed and desperately wished I could call into a morph ball and just roll out of here. Like Sonic. Instead, I squatted intensely and watched nervously for any sign of Leon. Each passing second burned away a little more of the rope on my hope. My hope rope, you might say. For a moment, I was petrified by the thought that Leon had been murdered. So much for Trashley being here to help me cope. Then again, it's kind of funny that she literally got bludgeoned into dormancy. Listening to... Oh yeah, because like after she got hit with a hatchet. It sounded like bullets and shrieking? A rather unholy medley, but if signs are struggle, then it means Leon's alive. Give him hell, Leon, because otherwise I'd leave your ass for Ninja and never look back. Another few minutes passed, and eventually the sounds dissipated. I took a chance and ran up the building, trying to hear better while avoiding the first-degree burns. Oh, excuse me. I heard something collapse, but it wasn't from the inside. I peeked over the corner. Oh no, they're gonna... Did Ninja know about this? The tip of the secret agent? Is he the secret agent? Did he teleport into the building? Is he the coat? Is it the source of his power? So many questions. Yeah, I don't think they explain like anything with Merchant. Excuse me. I don't think they explain anything with the Merchant. They just like they're like, oh, there's a mysterious being that just gives you guns and stuff. And you have to deal with it. Oh. Thank goodness he's alive. Scuffled and bruised, a good look on a man, I might add. Shows character. Maybe I should inquire further about the preceding incidents, you know, so that he knows I'm thinking about him. Yeah, these two things are just like, you gotta take the meds. Are you hurt? Oh, he just ignored me. Okay, well, maybe I'll ask later. Probably for the best, considering that the building is smoking more than the 50s. Oof. The egg, the base, and other things. We made our way back into the gondola station, but before boarding, Leon turned his gaze to the tower and shielded, looming over the darkness. That is very ominous. Is that a castle? It's huge, so huge that I am not sure how I missed it before. Right. Anyway, it'd be nice if someone there could help us, like a prince, a rich, handsome, filthy, effing rich prince. Ooh, what if Lewis is secretly a prince? Like, he became disenchanted by wealth and decided to commit his life to the people after he realized that they'd been denied the luxuries he had been so long taken for granted, like light bulbs. Man, maybe Trashley was right about my overactive imagination. Although, really, is there a healthy upper limit to fantasizing? I certainly don't believe in one, and I'm still the boss of this brain. Ashley's just out here, like, deluluing her way out of this awful situation. I mean, I would do the same. Leon sure looks nice. Wisps of fog only accentuate his excellent jawline, and his arms so smooth and defined. It's not often you find a guy who can balance muscle and metro. I wonder what else he keeps shaved. Dirty thoughts. Yeah, alright, Ashley. Go to church. Sure is quiet without the threat of assault. I might not get many opportunities like this to chat with Leon. Maybe he'll answer a question or two. Hey, Leon. I guess I would. I mean, yeah, like probably the explosion, right? What happened back in the warehouse? Yeah, sorry if that scared you. I had a bit of a dispute with the so-called Big Cheese, a real bad dude. Okay, so barns erupting into flames 30 seconds right after you entered them is a dispute. Even George Orwell might blush at that one. Big Cheese. Did he cause the explosion? Well, he escalated the situation, so in a way, yeah. Huh. So what was he like? Well, after I shot him a few times, his torso detached, or more like his spine grew. The point is, he separated from his legs. And he grew some arms out of his back, and which he used to fling himself around, kind of like a gymnast. I should mention that these arms were very long. That's what you meant by an escalated situation? Yeah, 100%. Oh, well, I mostly wanted to know if he was a secret agent. Nah, I think he was the mayor. I don't think he was a mayor. He's like a priest figure, right? Like Father Mendez. Okay, Leon. I guess about this job. So what's the story behind you becoming a bodyguard, if you don't mind me asking? That's a little tough to explain. If you're worried about whether I can handle it, Leon, then don't. I'm tougher than I look. You're right. I shouldn't treat you like a kid. You've been through more than a day where most people endure in a lifetime. You remember the former president shooting off those missiles in Raccoon City? How could I not? My dad was the Veep. It was all anybody talked about in my high school. Granted, most of them was just President Evil. Oh, President Evil jokes. Did your dad tell you anything about what caused the incident? No, he didn't want to talk about it in private, but I have heard some from his cabinet. Something about a company named Umbrella making viruses into bioweapons, and then it leaked into the city? Heh, almost sounds quaint when you say it. Huh? Are you making fun of me, Leon? No, it's just, I was there when it all happened. The death, the destruction, the smell. The news didn't cover the half of it, and people wouldn't believe it if they had. It really was on hell on earth. What kind of things are we talking about? Oh, yeah. That's, oh, God. Mr. X. It's too horrible to describe. Let's leave it at that. Yeah, probably for the best. But what were you doing in the city? Did you get stuck in the quarantine? Actually, I had just graduated from the police academy and requested an assignment for the Raccoon City Police Department. It was supposed to be my first day on the force. Yeah, hell of a first day for sure. Because I was young and stupid, I drove into town to see if I could help. Kind of hard to say it was bad luck when I put myself in that situation. Oh, Leon, I sympathize with stupidly driving off places you don't belong. Sounds like, to me, you shouldn't get an award for the worst first date ever. I guess my superiors thought so too. That's how I skipped a few rungs on the career ladder and wound up in the president's service. Of course, there's other reasons the government wants to close to divest, but I'm afraid that's classified, even for the president's daughter. Just you wait, Leon. I'll get my security clearance and learn all your secrets. Your call, sweetheart. Just don't be disappointed when you find more skeletons and secrets in my closet. Oh my gosh, he called me sweetheart. Squee! Like, I would probably have the same reaction. Alright. It's about to hit 2 hours, and I got work tomorrow, so I'm gonna call it a day here. I'm gonna save. Yeah, that other save is like one that I played, but I barely remember this because I was very much not sober when I played that. But, yeah, I know that you're in here, SC Cold. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for joining me in this crazy Resident Evil Otome game. But I will probably keep going whenever, I don't know. I don't have a regular streaming schedule. This is like my first stream, so. But I will definitely let y'all know when I stream this game yet again on this platform. And thank you for coming. See you soon. Bye-bye.